Hi, I'm Carson Wilson, and you're watching Sidewalk Talk. On this week's edition, we'll be asking people their thoughts of the outcome on this election. What are your thoughts on the outcome of this election?
Well, I'm from Houston, and I'm from Democratic Party of Houston, and I'm a Democrat myself, and I was pretty pleased with the outcome of the election.
Okay, how about you?
I was the exact opposite. I was kind of going for Romney on that one.
Okay, so why did you vote for him?
I actually didn't vote because I wasn't registered here.
Okay, gotcha. And what about you?
I'm a very strong Republican, and I was very upset in the election.
Why were you upset?
I guess we just have different morals and different beliefs.
What are your thoughts on the outcome of this election?
I'm not very happy with them, honestly, but I mean, what can I do? All I can do is really support my country from now on.
So, did you vote this year?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I ask who was it for?
I voted Romney Ryan.
So what do you think the outcomes of this election are going to mean for the U.S.?
Honestly, I think it's going to be a lot of stagnation. I think we're not going to get much done because it's going to stay in a gridlock, but I mean, good luck.
Why do you think it's going to be such a gridlock with everything?
I feel like the House and the Senate are very divided, and they're not going to compromise. I mean, we saw it this past 4 years. They didn't really get anything done. They didn't really compromise on anything, and because of that, we lost AAA rating and multiple other opportunities to bring down our deficit, so why would it change in the next 4?
Sounds like you've done your homework. What are your thoughts on the election this year?
Well, I'm a Christian guy, so honestly, whether it was Mitt Romney or Obama, either one, Jesus is my president. So, like, they can try to run me all they want, which they pretty much do, but I lost my train of thought. I know who I serve, I know where I'm going, I know who I am, and that's all that matters. I serve one person.
So did you not vote this year?
I couldn't because I live back in Dallas, and I have no way of getting back home.
Right.
So,
what are your thoughts on this year's election?
I like how it turned out personally.
You do?
Yeah. I mean, I don't like going into politics very much, but I do like how it ended up, and I kind of called it. I mean,
So why did you like the outcome?
just because I'm one of the few Democrats that lives in Texas, so it was just kind of my opinion on it. I really, I'd rather it stay the way it is right now, and then I'm just looking forward to the next election when we have 2 new candidates.
So you're happy with the results that America has now due to the previous presidency?
Right. Yeah. I think Obama's doing a pretty good job right now, or the best he can, given what he came into office having to deal with. So,
how do you feel about the outcome of the election?
I was really, I guess, shocked in a way, but it was so close. I was on edge, and then all of a sudden there was just no way Romney was going to come back. So I guess I was just so anxious, and then it just turned out the way it did. So
how did you want it to turn out?
Romney.
Why Romney?
All of my family is Republican, and I have some issues with religion concerning Obama and such, so I did not, pull for him during the election.
How do you think this is going to affect the U.S. in your viewpoint?
Well, he is our president, so I'm going to respect his wishes whenever he does make a decision, but I will be waiting for the 4 years to end. So that's
okay, thank you. How do you think the outcome of the election is going to affect the U.S.?
well, I hear a lot about the agriculture of Obama, and he wants to get rid of it, and that will definitely take a big effect on what the school is going to do, because this is a big ag school. So I guess we'll see what Obama does in the next 4 years. My girlfriend, actually, she's ag major, and she was quite unhappy about it because she was like the president of her FFA and everything, and she was like, man, I'm going to have to change my major and everything, Well, so I guess we'll just see what he does, if he actually does follows up on what he said.
How do you feel about the outcome of the election?
Well, I guess it's just whatever people wanted. I really don't care much for politics.
So you didn't vote this year?
I did.
You did. Okay, can I ask you who you voted for?
Obama.
Okay, so with the outcome of this election, how do you think it's going to affect the U.S.?
Well, Obama's already been heading us in the right direction. Even though it's been slow, I guess that's just because changes take time. Mm-hmm. And I think these next 4 years should be having a positive outcome on the U.S. But we just have to see if he keeps up with his campaign promises.
What are your thoughts on the outcome of the election?
I would rather Obama not win.
Why?
Just because I didn't agree with most of his stuff.
What things did you not agree with?
Just his health plan and all that stuff.
Health plan.
Obamacare.
So did you vote this year?
I did not vote.
You didn't vote?
No.
Okay. What are your thoughts of the outcome of the election?
I'm a little disappointed, but I think our generation has a lot that we can accomplish in the future. We have more than 4 years to look forward to.
So what do you think this means for the U.S. in the next 4 years?
We've got some troubles economically to come, but once again, I say we can still work out of anything.
Okay. I'm guessing you voted for Romney?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Carson Wilson. Thanks for watching this week's edition of Sidewalk Talk.